Hey there, crazy kids, I am the Good Old Gamer, and we're back to playing more Minecraft official release on Good Old Risa. And this time, we're going to get into enchanting! Yay! I have 14 levels of experience to spend, so I say we spend it on stuff. It's going to be low level enchantments because I don't have any fancy dancy mob trap, mob grinder, whatever you want to call it, for experience. So we're going to have to just work with what we got, which I believe is probably part of the reason, or part of the intention behind it, was to just use natural enchantments instead of going with mob grinders. But anyway, let's enchant some things. Sword's still relatively new, so let's enchant it. Now, one thing about enchanting, as you'll see here, is that you have no idea what you're going to enchant. All you know is that it's going to be this level of experience that you're going to spend to get the enchantments. Now, what's annoying to me is that it should be able to be known what you're enchanting. If this is Smite, for example, for the sword, Smite 1 or something, it should just say Smite 1 experience, or what would be another one? Knockback for 1 experience or whatever, just so you would know what you're getting. Because you would think, as your Minecraft character, if you're going through the effort of enchanting your stuff, you would have an idea of what you're enchanting and what kind of effects you want on it and that sort of thing. But no, it's all randomized. And this is what makes it annoying, and this is why I don't usually use these. But you, my viewers, have wanted me to use enchantments, so we will. And just because this is just low-level stuff, I'm not too particularly concerned about getting any particular enchantments over another. I'm just going to randomly pick level 1s. And for the diamond pick, I might pick a higher number, but for these other iron tools, I'm going to go with just regular level 1 stuff, so I don't use up all of my experience at one time for one item. Let's not go with the first thing we get. Let's try this one. Sharpness 1. Yay! Our sword is sharper. How is that going to help? It's going to add slightly more damage, but my guess would be it's still going to take the exact same amount of hits to kill something as it would without the enchantment. So it's probably a big fat waste of time, but whatever. Now, this pick's almost broke, so I'm not going to worry about enchanting it, but we got one here that's brand new, so let's enchant this one. Again, we'll mix it up a little bit, let it randomize a little bit. I don't know if this helps at all, because I can't tell if it helps at all, because there's nothing here to suggest what it's going to be, but let's go with this one. Efficiency 1, Unbreaking 1. This means it'll mine things a little faster and it'll last a bit longer. Now for tools, I've noticed that the enchantments you get are a lot better than what you get for weapons. Usually with weapons you get just like sharpness or smite or whatever, but especially the low level enchantments, they're not going to help when it comes to like doing damage to mobs and stuff. You still take the same amount of hits to kill anything, so tools make better use of the enchantments when they're lower level because you get things like efficiency and unbreaking. So that's going to be a decent pick right there. It's going to last quite a while. It's nothing like having fortune or silk touch, but it's still a useful addition to the pick. And you noticed for level 1 enchantments we've spent 2 levels already. It's down to 12. Let's go ahead, and this armor is still in pretty decent shape, so we'll take this and enchant these. Again, just because it's a little bonus extra, I'm not going to do anything more than level 1. Protection 1, that's what I figured. Armor is pretty much the same as weaponry. You just get a few different enchantments, and especially low level, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, but if it helps protect me a little bit, then so much the better. Protection 1, I wasn't expecting anything else than that, so Yay for shiny, glowy armor that's probably not going to make a whole lot of difference. Anyways, we got 10 more experience levels. Now, I'm not going to waste enchantments on stone stuff. That's just ridiculous. But we do have some iron in here, so let's go ahead and make an iron shovel and an iron axe. Like I said, especially for low-level stuff, it does seem like the tools get the better end of enchanting. Higher level stuff, you could probably say it's more equal, but... Alright. And the funny thing is, I don't know why this is, but you can't enchant hose. I don't know why. You would think that, especially for like unbreaking or something, since hose are the tools that break the fastest, you would think you'd be able to get enchantments on them, like maybe be able to get more seeds, or like faster growing or something with an enchanted tilled or enchanted hoe that tills the ground or something. I don't know. But no, you can't enchant them, so I'm not going to make one. So let's enchant the axe. Again, we're going for level 1 stuff here. Now, we managed to get 2 enchantments on this for just level 1 for the pickaxe, so I'm hoping we get a couple decent enchantments on this one, but my guess would only be just 1. Let's go here. Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. So we got the same thing for our axe as we got for the pick. Which is alright, you know, every little bit helps. It'll make it last longer, if nothing else. Maybe we'll be able to chop wood a little bit faster. Iron shovel. Again, just level 1 stuff. Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. So I wonder if this is a common enchantment for level 1 tools. Seems like it. All of our tools have that exact same thing now. Alright, now we have 8 levels left. So for the diamond pick, I think I'm going to go with... I'm not going to use all 8 levels, but I think I'll go with like level 5 or something. See if we get anything better out of it. Level 5. What's this? Efficiency 1. So, okay, let me get this straight. I got better enchantments off level 1s for tools, for iron tools no less, and then when a diamond tool enchantment, I get 1 enchantment, and it's worse than these. See, this is what I mean about the enchantments. It's stupid. It's random. It should not be random. The text, at least on here, should tell you what you're getting. It really should. I hope there's an update coming up where it does that. I don't know who thought it would be fun to just have a randomized enchantment thing. It's not fun. It's annoying. At least in my opinion. Anyways. So there's basic enchanting for you. And we're down to 3 levels now. I should have just went with level 1 enchantment for the diamond pick for as good as it did me to go with level 5, but I was hoping maybe a level 5 would give something else besides efficiency and unbreaking. That was my hope. But again, it's random, so I can't really control it. Because Lord only knows it would be too much fun to be able to actually control what your enchantments are. Anyways, put some random stuff away. I guess in a way it's alright that we don't have unbreaking on our pick since it lasts forever in a day anyway. I mean, it lasts a really long time compared to iron. And these unbreaking enchantments might make these last a little longer by comparison, so it's alright. I'm not too worried about it not getting unbreaking, but it's just annoying that we spent more levels to get less. enchantments. It doesn't make any sense. At least it could have been with like efficiency 2 or something if it was gonna be one thing, but whatever. I guess for this recording session, now that we've got some of the enchanting done, we'll go ahead and I'll just put the diamond pick away for now. We'll go ahead and explore and probably take down some of the nether fortress. Didn't do too much exploring this place, so I think we'll go ahead and see what's what around here. That seems kind of like a death trap. Kind of want to see what this place offers. See if there's any blazes. That's about the only thing in this fortress that we don't happen to have so far. We've got nether wart, so we've got that taken care of. But I still have yet to meet a blaze in this game, so... Now I've heard that sometimes you could dig through these netherrack walls like this and come up to new rooms here in the fortresses, so that's what I'm going to check out and see. If you're wondering why I'm not using the enchanted pick right now, it's because I have other picks. I have this one that's not completely done yet, so I might as well use it. I'm not too concerned about using enchanted stuff right away, especially when it's low level stuff, because like I said, for weapons especially, it's not going to do much. I've already went to my creative world and tested out some low level enchantments there, because with the new thing in creative that has the spawner eggs, the mob spawning eggs that you can just throw and spawn mobs. I've used the pigman, the zombie pigman eggs to spawn pigmen and get my levels up, and then test some low level enchantments. And like I said, weapons, when it comes to like sharpness or smite or anything like that, low level stuff doesn't matter. You're still gonna take, you know, however many hits it takes, you know, 4 or 5 hits or whatever for the iron swords, and 3 or 4 hits for the diamond swords and stuff. It doesn't make any difference at all. It's like flavored to the same, like spaghetti or something. It's still spaghetti. It's still gonna take the same amount, and this is not going anywhere, so I'm gonna stop digging. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. The tools get the better end of the low level stuff than weapons do. Haven't really done too much testing when it comes to enchanting armors, but I only imagine it doesn't... Protection enchantments especially don't really do a whole lot. Ooh, I hear a blaze! That's good news. That means this fortress has everything. I'm not particularly fond about fighting the blazes or even getting like their blaze rods or anything. I just like to know that I have it. So now I don't have to go search for... I was beginning to think I might have to go search another fortress to find blazes. I didn't think that this one was going to have it for some reason, but clearly it does. So, whoa. Oh, there they are. And we're going to cover this up for now, because I'm not in the mood to fight them, but clearly they're out there somewhere. So that's good to know. Whoa! Oh, crap. Run! I want to at least be close to my portal if I die. Okay, there's the portal. Ah, crap! Okay, I gotta say, for the whole protection enchantment thing, it's not big on helping me against the fire from the blazes. Not that it's supposed to. I mean, I know there's enchantments or potions or something for fire resistance and all that fun stuff, but by the way, that blaze followed me pretty fast down the hallway, I gotta say. I was not expecting him to be right there. Unless he spawned from somewhere else. Holy crap! Whoa! I'm going. I got a blaze rod, that's all I need. Woo! That's freaky. Alright, well, there you have it. Those are the blazes. I assume there's got to be a spawner somewhere, because I haven't really heard of blazes spawning without a spawner anyway. So I could potentially go through the effort of making a blaze trap, or at least like covering or putting their spawner in a protective area so I could go back and make a trap later, but I don't know. The blaze rods are used for potions and stuff, and I'm not going to be using potions a whole lot. In fact, probably the only time I'll be using potions would be in the instance similar to that of the Mine Fiend, where you make a mob trap and you gather up, hundreds of mobs in one place, and you want to kill them all at once for the experience, and so you use a potion to kill them all. That would be the only instance that I would probably make any kind of use of potions. Otherwise, I don't really care. I don't need a potion for regenerating. I've got golden apples or food for that. And fire resistance is minimal, especially in the overworld. When are you ever going to have to worry about fire resistance in the overworld? If you got lava, dump some water on it or build around it, And you can be fairly careful in the Nether. It seems like the only potion of fire resistance you would need is facing the blazes, but as you've seen, you can kill them without it. If you're really lucky, I suppose. Maybe my enchanted sword of sharpness helped it all. I kind of doubt it, but whatever. We've got the blaze rod, it's safe. I should probably cook the pork. Do I have any extra that didn't get cooked or anything? No. I'm gonna go see if I can find some more piggies. All in all, this has been a pretty good recording session so far. We've got some low-level random enchantments and managed to get a blaze rod, confirmed that our awesome nether fortress has everything we need, including blazes and nether wart. So at this point, the only thing it won't have in it is whatever might get updated to fortresses later in the game, because that would require a new fortress to be generated into the game, obviously. Come on, piggies, I only need 3 more pieces of meat. There you are, I knew there was some around. See? Before it took 2 hits to kill a pig. Now with the sharpness enchantment, it still takes 2 hits to kill a pig. A pig! So it makes no difference at all. It really doesn't. Unless there's some sort of enemy in the game that either is or will be having a weakness to sharpness enchantments. It makes no difference at all. I imagine a sharpness of a higher level, like not enchantment level, but a sharpness of 4 instead of the sharpness of 1 that we have now, would make a difference, but sharpness of 1 does not. It's like ooh, it makes your sword shiny and glowy, and well, that's nice. Does it help at all? No, not really. It's just there to be there. Doesn't really matter in the long run. If it can't kill a pig faster than 2 hits like a normal iron sword, it's really just a waste of experience, more or less. But I didn't honestly expect much out of it either. I mean, I knew going into this that I was just getting low-level enchantments anyway, so they probably weren't going to be worth anything. Especially considering everybody focuses on the higher level stuff. And I don't have any coal on me, are you kidding me? Well then, that's so lovely. Can I burn leaves? I don't know if leaves burn or not. We'll see. No. You would think they would, but no. Leaves do not burn. Now you guys know. I don't need that many saplings. I got plenty of trees around my land. I can burn saplings all live long day. Burn, saplings, burn. Okay. I do have to say that so far, the iron pick, the unbreaking on the iron pick definitely seems to be kicking in. It's noticeable that it's not taking, or it's not going down as fast, the durability. I haven't really been able to test the efficiency so much because all we really dug through is netherrack, and netherrack's pretty quick to dig through as as it is. And I think the only real noticeable difference would be maybe mining out some coal, because coal takes a while to mine out. The efficiency on our diamond pick might be noticeable if we were to mine obsidian, for example. But I don't think an efficiency of 1 is going to be all that noticeable, all things considered. I don't even think an unbreaking of 1 is going to be all that noticeable, other than the fact that, it's just barely noticeable now when I'm starting. But I imagine the most use you can make out of an unbreaking 1 enchantment would be in the nether, for netherrack specifically, because netherrack is so quick and easy to mine out that a normal pick will just blow right through it easy and then break, So I think an unbreaking would be the most useful in that situation when you're mining out netherrack. But anyways, what else? I guess I could do some more work in the fortress. Hopefully I'm not accosted by the blazes too much. Oh, our meat cooked fast. I wonder if they increased cooking time, or reduced it, or whatever, you know what I mean. That cooked pretty fast anyway. Let's go back in the nether, I guess, and explore the fortress a bit, if nothing else. I kind of really didn't have too many plans for this recording session. I just basically wanted to go through getting some enchantments for you guys, since you've been wanting me to do that. But let's go take care of this blaze, just because it's going to keep me from exploring. You dead now. Wow, blazes hurt. Does fire hurt more in this now than it used to, or something? Because that really hurt. That took me down quite a bit. I think our armor's resistant to fire, though. That's nice. I hope it is. Seems to be hurting me a lot more than it hurts the armor anyway. I'm just kind of randomly exploring a bit, see what's what, where everything is. Well, that's a way outside. Random empty room. Mushrooms, that's always nice. Super long hallway. If any of you have seen Brocraft, this kind of reminds me of Brocraft, where they made their own fortress out of cobblestone. Actually, before nether fortresses and stuff came in. And a lot of their things are just big old hallways across to where they put their individual nether portals. And another room off to nowhere. Let's see if this leads anywhere. And it just leads to my potential death, looks like. So that's lovely. Right. Total waste of time. Goody. Alright, let's go back this way. One good thing about the blazes that I noticed is that they don't seem to like activate until you're right up next to them. So you don't have to hopefully worry too much about them shooting from a distance like with gas and stuff. Well, this fortress is quite a bit bigger than I imagined it would be. Ghast, you might want to actually aim before you bother shooting. Might be a little bit more effective for you. Gonna be a lot of bricks to get if I ever get the chance to actually do that uninterrupted. Come on. Oh, come on. Stop moving. One of the latest comments that the Mind Fiend made was, "Can't you be bothered to make a bow?" Wow, it goes all the way over there. My fortress goes all the way over that way. Jeez, it's huge. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm tired of the gas shooting at me. This fortress is gonna be pretty good sized. Cool beans. Alright, so anyways. So like I was saying, the Mind Fiend made a comment about, "Can't you be bothered to just make a bow?" Because he was talking about me volleyballing, as he likes to call it, the gas balls back at the gas. And I don't think I replied to his comment, but I'll just reply to it here. I was like, you know, not all of us have an infinite supply of arrows. And really, I don't really have all that many arrows. I have maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen arrows at most. And I'm not going to waste them on ghasts of all things. If I'm going to shoot something with an arrow when I have a very specific limited supply of arrows, it's going to be a ghast, or not a ghast, a creeper. It's not going to be a stupid ghast, or it's probably not going to be anything here in the nether. Maybe a blaze, but not a ghast, that's for sure. Especially now that I know that their own gas balls will kill them. It may take quite a bit longer to kill them with a tactic of volleyballing them, but The only time I would waste arrows on them is if I ended up with a skeleton trap and had an infinite supply of arrows to use, which I don't right now. It's also one reason why I haven't bothered to make a bow, is because having a bow when you don't have an infinite amount of arrows, it really is kind of pointless. I could make a bow. I've made them before. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to use them. But with a very limited supply of arrows, you get in the habit of conserving your arrows, which means you're not going to be shooting, which means you get in a habit of not using your bow anyway. So why bother having it and taking up a space in your inventory? So that's why I haven't bothered to make one. Doesn't mean I won't make one, and eventually I might bother to, but especially now with enchantments, being able to enchant bows, it may be worthwhile, but that's why I haven't been in a hurry to make one so far anyway. Some of us aren't lucky enough to be spoiled with skeleton spawners in every single world we ever make. And then some of us are. Unfortunately, I have not been one of those. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it good for this recording session. It's been kind of short, but we got done what I wanted to get done, which was do some level 1 enchanting, explore more of the Nether Fortress. I haven't found the blaze spawning room yet, but I have fought a couple blazes, and that pretty much confirms that there's a blaze spawner somewhere nearby. Hopefully, anyway. Which means that our Nether Fortress of Awesome in there has everything we probably can need from it, at least at this point. And we got 2 blaze rods out of the deal, which is awesome. Next time, we'll probably make a more concerted effort to not only explore the fortress, but to actually tear down some of the bricks, because I'm going to need bricks, as well as netherrack and glowstone, for building projects that we have over in the other part of the world over that way. And nether bricks especially, netherrack's easy to get, and I've got quite a bit of glowstone now, but we do need to make a concerted effort to get the nether bricks, but we'll do that next time. So as always, thanks for watching, boys and girls. If you've got any suggestions on enchanting and all that lovely good stuff, feel free to post them in the comments. Keep in mind that I can only go with low-level enchanting at the moment because I don't have a mob grinder, so to speak. So anyways, your thoughts on enchanting and all that would be really good too, because to me it seems like if you don't get the level 50 enchantments, it seems kind of pointless to enchant at all, and I don't know, that kind of takes the whole point out of enchanting, and the fact that it's all randomized, and I don't know. I'm still not a fan of it, but we're using it now anyway, and some of them seem to have their uses, and some of the enchantments, not so much. Anyways, next time, more Nether Fortressy stuff, unless I change my mind and do something else. Anyways, this has been more Minecraft official release. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.